Shadow-laced world of She Walks in Darkness. The story opens in the early 1990s with Amaia, played by Susana Abaichua, a young officer of the Spanish Civil Guard whose life changes when she volunteers, or is volunteered, for the most dangerous assignment of her career, to infiltrate ETA, the Basque separatist organization that has wrought decades of terror, killings, and political upheaval in Spain. Her handler, Teniente Coronel Castro, Andrés Gertrudix, assigns her the cover identity of Amaia López Elosegui, a Basque sympathizer who takes a job at the La Consola school run by Begoña Landaburu, Irea Elias, a hard-edged ETA recruiter with children she seldom sees and a facade of calm. As Amaia embeds herself deeper into the world of the insurgents, driving vehicles, ferrying members across borders, organizing meetings in southern France, her life becomes a web of lies, danger, and dual identity. At first she acts with purpose, gathering hidden weapons caches, Zolos, photographing secret documents, relaying coded messages through radio, even stealing glances of news footage of bombings and assassinations that haunt her sleep. But beneath the operation a darker struggle takes root, the entanglement of her true self with her assumed persona, the lure of belonging, the moral cost of betrayal. She befriends Begoña's children, shares the same meals, smiles when she must, and laughs when she must not. The film charts the grinding toll of the mission, nights with no sleep, drives through rain-sodden Basque mountains, the constant fear of discovery, the guilt of abandonment of her fiancé waiting in Seville, and the shame of pretending to be what she hates. Real-life news clips, archival footage and bits of Basque folk songs mingle with the narrative, grounding the fictionalized story in historical terror. The pace is measured, the suspense slow but steady, every cut, every frame drenched in rain, every expression of Amaia's eyes betraying a fear she can't vocalize. As the net tightens around ETA's inner circle, illusions shift, trusted comrades vanish, meetings become ambushes, and the slogan, "We protect the land," turns into whispers of betrayal and power. The film asks, who is the real spy? The infiltrator or the group? At the halfway point, Amaia must take a morally impossible action to gain trust, and in doing so loses a piece of herself. She no longer knows what she fought for, only what she's become. In the final act of She Walks in Darkness, Amaia's undercover mission hurtles toward a harrowing conclusion as ETA suspects there is a mole beneath their ranks and the civil guard prepares to strike. Betrayal, fear and identity fractures explode in the climax. Amaia hears a covert signal, a radio broadcast playing, "Parole Parole," the previously designated code that her handler Castro promised would trigger if her cover were blown. She realizes she has been exposed. A car ride meant to feel routine becomes a trap, the wheels skid, gunfire echoes, and Amaia must abandon the vehicle and run into the forest. Rain lashes down, helicopters hover above, and the weight of her decade-long dual life crashes in on her. While she flees, the authorities close in on ETA's hidden base in the south of France, orchestrating sweeping arrests of top leaders, a simultaneous moral and operational reckoning. Amaia crosses into France under a pale dawn, her face lit by headlights and haunted by memory. Though alive and physically free, she remains emotionally wounded. The movie leaves her identity fractured, her future uncertain, her soul marked by the darkness she walked through. The masquerade of months, the deception, the lies, the deaths, everything leaves its mark. Yet the film doesn't promise redemption or heroism in tidy form, instead it offers survival, ambiguity, and the heavy cost of sacrifice. Readers realize her victory is less about triumph and more about endurance. The forest clears, the rain eases, and Amaia stands on a quiet road, breathing, but with a shadow still trailing her. She Walks in Darkness is not only a spy thriller, it's a meditation on identity, duty and the toll of living where you cannot truly belong. With strong performances, layered direction by Agustin Diaz-Yanes and a bleak visual palette, the film captures a period of Spanish history where the light of democracy brushed up against the long dark shadow of terror, and agents walked thin lines between idealism and betrayal. So if you want to watch this kind of short movie explanation videos, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an upload of latest videos. Take care, see you next time.